why 84 ain't stretching. Y'all know I was stretching. Anybody pay attention to Viking football? 84 don't stretch on game day. I came out the womb, I was ready. Tell them, mama, you know I was ready. That's why you have it.
This is Jordan Ryan and Buddies, the good, the bad, and the uglies. Breaking out the huddle with Adam Thielen, Hustle, DK, Metcalf, muscle strong. No more goal line fumble, rumble in the jungle, rumble, young boy, rumble. Fuck being humble. I'm proud of the game, that just my game, got second to play. All God protecting my name, talking the same as the playing the game. No pain, no gain, no pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. Well, I train the brain to strain the pain till I'm in the Hall of Fame. Won't stop till I'm in the Hall of Fame. Oh, got some money in my pockets, man. I ain't talking pocket change. You could keep the fucking change.
Is a disgusting act. Is a disgusting act. Is a disgusting.
Bit up on the route, and Randy Moss, without even really being able to run, as he shoots the moon to the fans here in Green Bay.
That is a disgusting act. Is a and it's unfortunate.
What's up?
Virtual setting.
You're in a virtual setting. You're messing with your effects.
Yep.
Yeah, we're back. Remote locations. I'm here.
Yep. See how this goes.
Home. Where are you?
I'm in my room at my house. I just use that.
It doesn't look
office
like it.
Background, so you don't have to see the white walls. I could have turned it around, but I wasn't gonna hold this stand like a selfie stick. So.
Do you see this? Jared Pistolka figures he'd want to grace his presence.
Wants to be live on the pod, huh?
Yeah, I should turn the camera on right now.
Yeah, I'd be careful. He's probably nude.
He's in his skivvies.
I was gonna say
he's in his room 24/7. Comes out to bother me when we're live. But we've tried to make a podcast. I mean, how long has it been since we did put it out? It's been a couple weeks.
I think it's been a couple weeks. I mean, we had the one last week. I think we tried to record it. I tried to record it in 4K for better quality. Well, turns out it's a 15 gigabyte video now for 45 minutes, and it's impossible to edit. So,
right. So
here we are.
We were just on that note. We were talking about in that pod that is unreleased, and now I'm assuming deleted. How we would like to just turn this into more segmented or specific pod specific. So like today, for instance, we will be focusing mainly on Minnesota Twins content. That last podcast that we did that is unreleased was a podcast that we talked about the Twins. It was July 7th, if I'm not mistaken. So the Twins have been kind of hanging around
before the All-Star break.
Yeah. At the time we were kind of talking about Buxton being a dog. We need to make sure we keep him.
And I think mostly too about, I mean, if they're gonna buy or if they're gonna sell. I mean, they need wins and they need them now. They need to stay alive. Because if they get swept here by the Guardians, that's one win out of the All-Star break. They might start selling. Because, I mean, like we were talking before, there's a 17% chance to make it. I mean, we still got to get hot here in this second half.
So, yeah, that is something like we were talking about pre-record here. That's something that we would like to talk about. Kind of when we do talk about the Twins, just kind of give their overall record, where their standings are, rankings of overall in the MLB, and kind of what we're thinking about what they're looking like. And so currently, our Minnesota Twins are sitting in third place behind the Guardians and White Sox. Current record of 49 wins, 52 losses. So we're 5 games back out of first place. Wild card standings I don't have in front of me, but as I saw, we were pretty close.
I mean, yeah, all they got to do is get hot, and we got a real shot. They need a few arms.
Oh, let's see. Why does this?
Go to ESPN standings. I should have pulled mine up too. But yeah, I think they're behind. I think the Athletics. I mean, probably the Guardians, I suppose. But I don't know if the Guardians are in at this time either.
Yeah, we are behind Baltimore, Texas, and Boston Red Sox are in, Cleveland Guardians are in, and the New York Yankees are in the wild card spot. We are 3 games back out of that. So large series that we just currently had with Chicago, the Cubs there didn't really help.
No, but it doesn't hurt with them being a National League team. I mean, if you're going to get beat 2 out of 3,
Well,
probably
as you
lose to the
said, you
National League.
need to.
But they need to stack wins. I mean, need to stack wins. I mean, a loss tonight puts you at 1-4 out of the break. That's not great, because then that means you've lost both series out of the gate. And I know Oakland is going to be right there too at the end of this, so they're going to need to beat Oakland this weekend. Even though, what are they? The Sacramento A's now.
And did they make that switch, or are they just the
I don't know.
Athletics?
I think they're just the
They're
Athletics,
just the Athletics.
but I think they play in Sacramento.
um. Yeah, so our standings, though, we were talking about before the All-Star break, it's kind of, is there pressure on us to be buyers, or are we going to be sellers? I do think, even if we skid right now, which I hope we don't, obviously, you can't really, I mean, there'd be one guy potentially you sell, but I think you keep the team as is and just keep riding forward. But you don't get rid of guys.
Yeah, it just depends on what. I mean, to get a good reliever, what are we going to have to give up? I mean, like, I think Buxton's an untouchable. Hopefully they get Joe Ryan off the table, but again, we got to win enough games. But I mean, we need some bullpen arms badly. I mean, Jeffers is a name that's tossed around, but I did hear, I think it was Morneau or Span talking about how, like, he's been injured and now we're getting him. So, I mean, it's like we're acquiring him anyway. So he's like, it would be the same thing now as trading him off to another team. And, they get to acquire him now. He's like, well, we're acquiring him at a good time of the year. I don't know if it's necessary to trade him. So we'll
Yeah.
see, but they got to find a way to get arms. That's all I know. And Kendry Rojas was relieved in the third with something wrong with his finger today. So
Joe Ryan got pelted around yesterday, which I
that
think
was,
was kind of more of a fluke.
they
But it
hit
was
7
not
bombs,
something I
so.
was expecting to see. Joe Ryan, it's one of those deals. If he starts having outings like that, people are going to be like, well, whatever, dude, get rid of him then, right? And it's like,
Well, yeah, here in Minnesota for sure.
I don't think, I mean, I don't know. They keep talking lockout, stuff like that. And it's like, why get rid of any of these guys right now? Especially, like, we were talking in that last podcast. Are we even, like, so at the time we were in a better position for the wild card spot. Okay. We're one of the bottom teams in the league still at that win that wild card spot. Is adding an arm going to really make that big of a difference? We don't really know. So are you going to get rid of big major talent? I don't think they get rid of them in the major league level. I think that we're talking prospects, but is that worth getting rid of now in a year that we're probably still not going to be doing much? I don't
No,
know.
I mean, I think like Wallner is a guy, like hopefully you can turn him for somebody. Because now there's like no use for him with
Right.
Rodriguez and Walker
But what are you gonna
Jenkins
get
and
for Wallner? You're not gonna get some top tier guy.
well, it all depends. I mean, that Tommy Nance has been pretty good, and he wasn't necessarily top tier.
From what I hear, I feel like they always say top tier arms require top tier prospects, and they're gonna want some. You know what I mean? They don't. Wallner's wash as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. I mean, they better not trade that guy they just drafted, that catcher. He's
I,
going to be fantastic.
I don't think. I think again they'll keep him. So
They
that was the
won't.
guy that I was talking potentially. If there's one guy that you could maybe get rid of for an arm, it would be Jeffers. But I like me some Ryan Jeffers, and I don't know how willing I'm
Yeah,
ready to let him go yet.
I mean, or another thought, Carantini.
Right, but
I don't know if he generates value.
no, not like Jeff.
Eduardo Tait, I just think it would be too soon to move on from him
That's
in
the
the
guy that
minor
I would
leagues.
say if you're gonna get rid of somebody for an arm, that'd be a prime candidate.
I
Um,
wouldn't be shocked if it was him.
but again, is it the time this year? That is the question. Because really, I mean, even if we're in the spot, like, are we in a spot? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna also. I mean, it's gonna depend on, like I said, if they
If
can win games without him for a while.
if we can, I mean, I do have the game on right now. It's 2-2. If we can kind of string together some wins, it will put some pressure on to see what are you gonna do. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think if we don't win and we start skidding a little bit, I think it makes it easy. But I don't think it's easy in the fact that you keep like you're gonna trade guys away. I think they're gonna keep guys.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
I hope
either
so.
buying or we're staying. I think that's how I would approach it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hope that like Joe Ryan and Buxton say. I keep seeing stuff Buxton to the Phillies. Hopefully that don't happen.
And they keep saying, "Oh, Buxton says, Buxton says." Well, it's like, well, Buxton, anything's possible. Chance, but I would like him to be a career guy. I think he's seen some of these career guys, Joe Mauers, and he's like at the Twins game. Tony O is still hanging around. All these older cats come around, and like, it's they're heroes here. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. They're
Yeah, I
heroes
mean,
here. He's got such a legacy here to where it's like he's,
he
he's the
should
guy.
be here
He's the guy.
forever.
He's a
But
god. He's a god here. You know what I mean? He's
yeah, I
as
mean,
far as
he's the
I'm
fan
concerned,
favorite. I mean,
Buxton's fucking great. Look at him just ripping the shot as I speak of him. Look at him.
homer or a double?
No, just a single, but just a nice liner. Mr. Consistent. I think they might be talking to his mom. I don't really know who that is. Assume. But no, Buxton needs to stay. I think Twins bats have kind of slowed down. I do know they were ranked pretty high overall and like on base percentage and hit scoring runs with guys in like on base runners in scoring position. I do have the Twins with a 17.8% chance to make the postseason, so that would be wild card counts as postseason, right?
Yeah,
I know, like the
yeah,
playing games in the NBA, I don't think they consider playoffs.
yeah. Your one game playoff is considered making the postseason.
And they've got a 0.5% to win the World Series.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, Dodgers.
Yeah. See here. Got a couple more rankings here. I'd like to So, home runs, they're all right. They're about middle of the pack. They have 123 home runs. That's 12th in the league. That's 8th in the league. So again, their bats are hot. They're in the top 10 in runs. ERA is where we're having troubles. We have a 4.75 team ERA, which is ranked 25th in the league. And as we've known, I mean, no lead is safe for the team.
No, and that's where I said. I mean, they have to make that move if they want to be successful, or if they want to have a chance. I mean, even if they get the arm, I don't know if it's enough.
So to me,
That maybe bring us to a 30% chance.
To me, it was a bullpen run. To me, it was a bullpen run.
Yeah.
Now I'm almost thinking we need another starter too.
It's possible with the injuries now.
I mean, it's not
And
good.
then they need to just hope one of these guys can move to the bullpen.
But that's what I'm saying. So then overall standings, I got I typed in the power rankings in the MLB. The Twins are currently ranked 26th overall, according to TeamRankings.com. Now, this is again where I keep beating it. It's like, is it worth it to do anything right now? You don't sell. I know that, but like as a fan, I'm not even that mad if we don't do anything. Like, does that make sense? Are you mad if we just kind of stick it out?
I mean, if they start winning games and just stick it out, I mean, people are going to be irate.
If they win games, yes, 100%. They need to add something soon. But again, if we lose today to Cleveland, we lose tomorrow to Cleveland, we get swept by Cleveland, we have whatever. What are we thinking then?
Yeah, not good.
So again, do you sell at that point? So then it's like fucking red alert, panic, not good. Do you sell like they did last year? Fire sale. Buxton's gone. Brian's gone. Jeffers is gone. Fuck, Royce Lewis is gone. And we're just going to get the farm from everybody.
It's a possibility.
I don't like it.
I doubt that they'll do that, but...
Well, I have PTSD from that shit, bro.
It's very, very, very possible. Last year, some of those moves needed to go on.
Some of them, yes. But I would love
the Louis Varland one probably wasn't necessary.
Oh, exactly.
But that's going to come down to Kendry Rojas if he can turn out.
And they pulled him early today, so I mean.
But yeah, he was hurt. It wasn't because he was throwing a shutout till whatever happened to his finger. Another little weenie injury.
Dude, I don't know. These guys.
Phantom injuries.
These guys.
This monster strikes again.
The only person I truly believe doesn't fake any injury is Anthony Edwards.
No.
That's the only guy in this world that I believe is just like not a weenie. But again, I feel like I probably wouldn't last either. My body couldn't handle it. That's why I'm sitting here and they're out there. But
can't do it physically no more.
Can't anymore. But we can't. We can always, act like we know what we're doing out here.
Yeah. Getting old now. I mean, you probably can't see, but I got
getting some grays.
Grandpappy grays coming in.
Yeah, I did actually find a couple grays. I'm 31 now. I don't know how old you are. 30?
30.
Everyone wants to say it's all downhill from here, but I think it can only go up.
It can only go up?
It can only go up, dude. I mean, we're now wiser than we've ever been. Maybe older than we've ever been, obviously, but we got a lot to go for. You got to
experience.
We are experienced, weathered, if you will. Let's see here. Last time I was talking about homeboy, Clemens being a really awesome And he's kind of came back to earth since that last podcast. I think he's hurt.
Yeah, he's been down a little bit, but
he's playing. Hot bats. I do want to kind of highlight the coaching change. We did talk about that before. We have Derek Shelton as a manager now. I do like him. Rocco Baldelli was getting on my nerves so bad, bro.
yeah, Rocco Baldelli sucked.
Oh my god. And it was just like, dude, every time you'd see him come out of the dugout, it was either like, dude, stay in the dugout, or like, why are you, I don't know, man. He never had a consistent batting order. I mean, guys, I don't know. It was like a robot out here. I feel like with
playing the analytical game.
I feel like this Twins team, we had low expectations. I know I did.
Yeah.
And they're playing much better than expected.
Yeah.
I would like to say that that's probably has a lot to do with Derek Shelton and just understanding the game, figuring it out, playing with your strengths.
Right? Yeah, figuring out how his players operate.
I think the locker room is there. I'm so glad Carlos Correa is gone, because he was our leader, and it's like, dude, that's your leader? Really? Yeah, Carlos Correa? He was such, like, he was quiet and like a non-vocal leader, but so was Buxton. But Buxton, I feel like, could draw the room, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
He leads by example in a way, even though he's hurt a lot, just like Correa was. I love me Buxton way more than Correa. Now, had I been an Astros fan, I'd probably love me Correa too. But glad he's gone.
Yeah, he was a money man.
I think the locker room's much better, and I think Derek Shelton's got a lot to do with that. So.
Oh yeah, I'm very happy with that change.
Yeah, I mean, big couple weeks here for the Twins. Big week, really. So we'll see what happens there. I got a big week. I'm going here after this pod. I'm going to wrap up kind of packing up. Be heading to Indiana tomorrow morning. So I got the flag football championships. So wish us luck there, you guys. So hopefully the boys can come back. And I know we've been prepping hard, so we're going to fight hard. We ain't gonna let nobody dog us. None of that.
You'll be slinging the rock around out there.
Boys are hungry, dude. So it's gonna be fun. Hopefully we have some good outcomes. We've been working hard, like I said, and I think it's gonna show. So I think we're gonna have something to show for it. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can get together. I'll bring all my setup, and we can maybe try to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, because I'll be on the golf trip, so I'm sure we can get some content from that. So
yeah, that would be actually really fun. Other than that, I think the Twins for now is a wrap. We'll just keep. Anybody's got any comments? Put it in. What you guys think about the Twins? Any moves you think we should make? I think if next time we talk about the Twins, Jordan, we should maybe talk about guys we think before the deadline, who we should maybe get. Come up with a list. I can bring
some targets.
Maybe a guy you'd be willing to trade. I don't really know, some prospect names. We'll come up with some stuff, but just a quick little thing maybe on what trade things we can talk about. What could happen, right? What everyone's talking about. We'll fill you in. All right. Well, it was fun. Peace. And first remote show on this app, so we'll see how it goes. I have been talking about getting a sponsor, so if anybody's interested in that, let us know, because this ain't cheap. So. All right. We're good.
Till next time.
Peace.